All praises be to YAHAWASHI, Yahushua, Wahawakakudash, Yahweh being who people call God, Yahushua being who people call Jesus. Double honors to the apostles, my apostles over there at Great Millstone Church. Salutations as well to the elder bishops on down to the rest of the elders in Akim. Also, where the branches hold forth this true word of life, for true life and all true faith and sincerity. So, the signs of the Lord is heightening. This is going to be an update, on the pretty much the Lord's return, man. Signs of the Lord's return. And in this one, tsunami warning issued for parts of U.S. 7.8 magnitude, that is, earthquake, meaning, strikes Russia. Tsunami warning issued for parts of U.S. after 7.8 magnitude earthquake strikes Russia. So it says, this is as of basically September 18th through the 19th, so-called 2025. It says a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Kamchatka, Peninsula and earthing in eastern, sorry about that, sorry. It says in eastern Russia, prompted tsunami warnings for parts of the United States. The situation is rapidly unfolding, and areas along the Pacific coast are urged to stay alert. The significant seismic event has raised concerns due to potential implications for coastal regions in the U.S. Source the Sun. Really, this should raise concerns because of the people, or the powers that be, because this is a sign that the Lord is coming back and he about to bring this devastation, because that's what the scriptures say. So let's go get that real quick. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go to Luke 21. And let's also get 2nd Ezra 9. All right, 9, and I'm going to jump to the point, verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the earth. See that? This is in the KJV in the 3rd verse. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, and uproars of the people in the world. We're seeing both of these at the same time. These earthquakes get more and more powerful as we speak. And this is the Lord showing he not with Russia either. Though Russia is going to be used to lead and destroy, lead the troops to ultimately destroy America in World War III, the Lord's not with them either. Because they're Edomites. They're not Israel. The Lord is with Israel, who's amongst all countries, all people, and mainly in America, who's going to be beamed out of it. And this is a sign that he's on his way back, and all this is sure. He's going to make good on his word. And he's doing it. Because he said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes. This is before America was set up. And now we're seeing it. And uproars of the people in the world. This is before this place was set up that brought forth all these wicked laws and whatnot that will start pissing people off, and, all the hypocrisy and the system, that'll be oppressive and whatnot. And these just unbecoming ways that everyone hates. Everyone sees as the demise of everything, from the technology and the purposes of them, the accessibility, the just everything. Before the folly of this place even came forth, to where people would be in an uproar. This is the Lord. This was the Lord had said was going to happen, and now we're seeing it. Upon telling people do as thou wilt, and then you tell them they can't no more. Before all of the freaks and weirdos and disgusting people, believe they had rights to be how, because of that, uh, that pushing of do as thou wilt. You know, before they got pissed off, you know, having basically a bait and switch program sold to them to where they're protesting now. Before they was even, you know, turned into, you know, the decrepit people they are now, to the worst extent. The Lord said it was gonna be uproars of these people, man. And it's happening. But we seeing earthquakes with it too. Then shalt thou well understand what? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee. Exactly, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world had they beginning and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest, the Most High, YAHAWASHI, have plain beginnings. You know, Lord really showing what can happen on earth. So this is the perfect rollout or the introductory or rollout carpet for when he arrives. When it says the earth gonna melt, all this is, you know, you seeing it. It says you ain't know it can get this crazy on earth. You know, you got a man coming out of the sky. He's killing people. They beaming people up, saving people, transforming people's bodies, like all type of stuff, man. So-called black people on a whole nother level. The Lord will give you precursors to that, to where you can see it. Look how crazy these people can be, and the you know how far they willing to go, and the devices and technology that they will bring forth or have been bringing forth before, you know, the Yahawashi and the angels will come forth. But nonetheless, have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, you know? So these are signs. The Lord said it was going to be signs. The Most High, who doesn't do anything, but He's given all power unto His Son. You know, the signs of Him is He said there will be signs of Him though. There will be signs of YAHAWASHI, Yahweh, the Most High, in the name of YAHAWASHI. So ultimately signs of YAHAWASHI getting ready to visit this earth. This is in the second verse. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very, let me start at 1. He answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. See that? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. See? Earthquakes and uproars. You're seeing this at the same time. He's about to visit the world. And these are the signs that he's about to do it. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the beginning, from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world had their beginning and an end. And the end is manifest, meaning clear. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs and signs. So he on his way back, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. See that? Shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation. That's by YAHAWASHI. He shall save. He saves. That's what his name means. YAHAWASHI meaning saves, salvation, deliverer. See that? Shall see my salvation in my land. Now, what if you're not in the land? Well, that's where the rest of the doctrine comes in. He's going to gather his elect from the four winds all across the globe and beam them up, and he's going to take us back home to the land. And within, and it's going to be a damn commencement of who the people is, and the kingdom going to start. It says, and within, it's not going to be a break in time. And within my borders, for I have sanctified them. See that? For me from the beginning. And that's that. So, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Russia, to where it says it's so powerful basically that the U.S. got to be on watch. for a tsunami. See, so this has everything to do with prophecy and everything to do with everything. All these things connected. These things are connected to other things. The earthquakes. These are things to come in Luke 21. It says in the 11th verse, and great earthquake shall be, I'm actually start at 10, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. You see that? So you're seeing that with Russia and the U.S. You're seeing that with the political parties. You're seeing that with cities against cities. You know, one ethnic group against other ethnic groups. You're seeing the nation against nation, and then you're seeing kingdom against kingdom. You know, it says and great earthquake shall be in diverse places. Look, he said, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines. Just did a lesson on that. You know, the suspension of free speech, you know, being on the way. You know, a deprivation of people just being able to say the truth. And pestilences, you know, with the recalls on the food and, you know, the induced crap of the damn devil, you know, that people dealing with. And fearful sights and what? And great signs shall there be from heaven. And this is all upon YAHAWASHI coming back, man. This is all from them. He's doing this. All right? He said in the NLT, there will be great earthquakes, and there will be famines and plagues in many lands. And there will be terrifying things and great miraculous signs from heaven. So this is a great sign that YAHAWASHI is on the way, man. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to close out because that's basically the point, you know. Let's go to the book. Same book, but we're going to read it in the GNT. This last verse I had. 21 and 28. It says what? The coming of the Son of Man. It says, there will be strange things happening to the sun in the 25th verse, the moon, and the stars. On earth, whole countries will be in despair, afraid of the roar of the sea and the raging tides, right? The uproars of these people. People will faint from fear as they wait for what is coming over the whole earth, for the powers in space will be driven from their courses. You know? Because YAHAWASHI circling this place with the chariots, and they scaring the people that's made to patrol the air. That's why I says it's going to be... it says, for the powers in air will be driven from their courses. One's going to lead the sky like, oh, wow, boss, I can't be up there. We seen like, you know, those Tic Tac things, the UAPs, the UFOs, they back up there. And behind closed doors, those that know that somebody like, man, oh, that's the Lord. YAHAWASHI, that's Hashem. However they call them. The elites know. It says, then the Son of Man will appear. See that? And we right here. All this happening. It says, coming in the cloud with great power and glory. See, coming in the cloud with great power and glory. When these things begin to happen, stand up and raise your heads, because your salvation, your salvation is near. See that? Meaning YAHAWASHI. That's what his name means. He shall save. Your YAHAWASHI basically is near. 29, then YAHAWASHI told them this parable. Think of the fig tree and all the other trees. When you see their leaves beginning to appear, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see these things happening, you will know that the kingdom of Yahweh, of God, YAHAWASHI, is about to come. See that? And that's it. So these are great signs. A tsunami warning issued for parts of U.S. after 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck Russia. So these people talking about they need to stay alert, you know, for, you know, whatever reasons, but it ain't for the reasons why it's supposed to be actually, this supposed to actually put you on alert, you know, and what you supposed to be on alert for concerning these things. And that's YAHAWASHI returning. All right? The kingdom of heaven is about to switch, man. It's a shakeup. All right? So I'm going to say, call Halam La YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the apostle of the Great Millstone Church and the elder bishop. Salutations as well on down to the rest of the elders and Hakim of the branches. Hold forth this true word for true life and all true faith and sincerity. Just keep holding on and endure to the end, man. You know, in whatever way you have to. Let no man take thy crown, man. and repent. That way you pleasing in the sight of YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Till next time, shalom.